Hey there, guys. I'm driving at nighttime. I'm going to be on the road here for a little bit. It's dark, so there's no reason to do any video of myself, so it's just more of just an audio recording. Also, this video, I have no clue how long this video is going to be, but more or less, this upload is me talking to you guys, and I want you to let me know if you want me to do a more detailed, longer version of this video in the very near future. So let me know by either just making comments. If you don't want to leave a comment, just leave a like. And so if I see there's a lot of likes, a lot of comments for this particular video, obviously then you are communicating to me if you want a longer version, which I can do on the very next upload, but I would like to do that on my computer and not on my phone while driving. So let me know, because this stuff is very important. It's important, but this information about us having multiple different types of energy bodies, aside from this physical form, this information is based on my own experiences, okay? And also not just my own experiences, but me putting labels on how to communicate and explain these experiences, right? I'm going to run through all of the different types of energy bodies that I have had out-of-body experiences in, or consciousness shifted into. And I'm just going to kind of do a rundown of them and how many there has been in my life, from what I remember at least. But I'm pretty sure this is, pretty much at this moment in my life, I'm 44 years old, and at this moment, this is what I have observed, experienced to this moment, right? Will I have other kinds of experiences in the next 10 years, 20 years, etc.? Well, maybe, right? So, but this video is at the moment, perspective on my own spiritual journey, my own experience with different energy bodies. So I'm just going to kind of run through them real quick. And the reason why I'm doing this too is because, it's like people are emailing me about this stuff, but I've made videos about this stuff, and I guess people are, and I tell them, hey, I've already got videos kind of talking about these certain things if you want to watch them, but then they keep emailing me, right? So I'm just doing this for everybody, but also for some of those people who are trying to talk to me about it. And so we have our physical body, all right? And so the other energy bodies that I've had, not just one experience in them, but multiple experiences, enough to where I was able to observe the body's, hands, arms, how it maneuvered, what type of, what part of the astral structure was I in when I was in that body, and so forth. The first body that I've had the most experience with, as you can imagine with other videos, is my etheric energy body, where you're just a ghost in the physical plane, okay? Real time zone, physical plane. You can hear and see everything that's happening in the physical plane, but from a ghost perspective, okay? That's the etheric energy body. I've had a lot of that. And then, of course, then the next step up would be the first layer of your astral layers. So we have multiple astral bodies that are all connected to us. Now, again, remember, I'm talking from my own experiences. Does everybody watching this video, does everybody have the same exact energy bodies in the auric field? No, we're not all the same. We all do have, we at the bare minimum, every single human being, it's a biological mechanism, just a human form that you have, aside from any AI technology stuff for robotics and those kind of things. Um, has an etheric energy body. Okay, so that's for sure. That's guaranteed. Okay, because your human body wouldn't be, your consciousness and soul energy would not be able to function in this physical body without an etheric energy body synced in, connected to it through all the chakra points, main chakras and micro chakras and all that stuff. Okay, so everyone has that. Does everybody have multiple astral body layers? No, unfortunately not. But most people have at least their emotional astral body. Okay, their emotional body. They're that one of the astral matter bodies that can participate in the astral structure is the emotional astral layer. So that would be the second one. That's the second one I've had a lot of experience with, and in that emotional astral body, energy body. That's where I've had a lot of kind of a split negative experiences / positive experiences with astral projection, or just out of body experiences. That's where it's very split. There's some horrible experiences I've had while out of body in the emotional astral body layer, or that particular astral body. I've talked about some of those negative experiences here and there in some videos, but I've had some that I have not made videos about because I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Maybe one day I'll share some of those. Maybe. But anyways, so let me get back to the video here. Again, this whole audio recording while I'm driving is more or less a video, but also kind of like a preview to maybe a longer, more detailed video, depending on your comments, depending on your likes, depending on just your general interest in this topic. So far we've gone over etheric body, emotional astral body. This is the first astral body, and now the second astral body is the mental body. It's also your mental body is just another layer of your astral bodies, and the mental body has access to Akashic records. It has access to the first 3 to 4. Well, actually, the mental body has access to all of the astral structure. But it's more synced to the frequencies, which are in, like the third, fourth, fifth kind of levels of the astral plane structure and the Akashic records. In my opinion, the Akashic records are right in the middle, the midpoint, mid-range, with the lower astral below it and the higher astral and then mental planes above it. That's my opinion. I don't know if anybody else has that opinion. I really don't know. Don't care. That's my observation. That's my opinion. And then after that, from my own experiences, the next astral body layer is my unconditional love astral body. This unconditional love astral body layer, it doesn't really have access to the Akashic record field, but it is very frequency synced into more of that fourth and fifth levels of the astral structure. This astral unconditional love body, the reason why I call it that is because when I'm in this body, I feel my heart chakra like a lot. It's a heart chakra based kind of energetics, and also all of the realities that I've been in while astral projecting in that particular astral body that has that sensation. They're very brilliantly colored, amazing, beautiful reality constructs, way more on the positive end than the negative end. You can feel an unconditional love vibration, or the emotion of that love feeling just resonating through the atmosphere, through the air. You can hear trees' heartbeats, which was kind of interesting. When I walked by, in one of the experiences a few years ago, when I first realized this, I walked by a huge tree. This tree was like massive. It was like maybe 200 feet tall in the astral projection. When I was maybe 10 or, I don't know, 10, 20 feet away from the tree, as I was just roaming around, exploring the, reality construct, I could hear the thump, 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 thump. And I thought it was my own heart, like my own astral body heart, or, like possibly my physical body having like a racing heartbeat or something, and I was kind of sensing what was happening with my physical body, and it kind of freaked me out. But then as I got closer to this tree, I realized within maybe a second that the tree had a heartbeat, right? That was pretty cool. If any of you guys have ever had any of those kind of experiences with a heartbeat of a tree in an astral projection, please leave in the comments. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love to do like an interview with you or something. All right, so let's move along here. Again, I'm driving. This is my phone recording audio. I can't make it too long for upload purposes. So where were we? Unconditional love, astral body, and then the next body, which you guys have had some interest in, is the body that I've called the star body, the astral layer body that has tiny little stars, starlight, just kind of scattered all over the arms and the body. It looks really cool. It's one of the coolest bodies I've had OBEs in, to be honest. And so you have then the star body, and the star body is faster. So it can travel through all of the astral plane structures and to the mental planes, especially to the mental planes if you're really in tune with your mental body combined with your star body. Both of those bodies are working in tandem really, really good together, combined with your conscious awareness, right, and control, and at that moment with your own consciousness. The star body is the one that can travel much faster through thought and intention, and I guess willpower, through all mental planes, astral structure, and low astral structure. It's very fast. One time when I went into my star body, I've had multiple experiences now in the star body. One time I went down to the very low astral to test myself to see how quick this body was, and I ended up in what you call it was like the low astral, the first, let's say, level of the astral planes, but it was in a subplane. So these subplanes are like the underground territory of that first layer of the astral plane. So just like Earth having underground cities theoretically, or underground bases theoretically. Of course, all of that does exist in reality, but I'm just trying to make a comparison to illustrate what I'm trying to say. So this star body, when I tested that one time, it went down to that territory where things get a little more dense, is more of a density compared to like the mid-astral plane structure. And I remember kind of getting into a little pickle, and there were these beings I have never seen before, like ever. They were really tall, like maybe 7 or 8 feet tall. They had these big cloaks on as clothing, big collar and all that. And the cloak came down and it covered their feet, so I couldn't see their legs or their feet or anything. But just at the top, though, their head was just like a fish head. They look like fish heads, slash alienistic, and big bulging blue veins and stuff, and a little scaly. But they look very fish-like. And there was a bunch of them too, and they were up to something. They were doing something. I didn't like the vibes, but again, I took that as an opportunity. I was feeling something negative, and then I tested that astral body, the star body that I've called it, and I zipped out of there way faster and got back to. I think that time I went to my second home base. My second home base is my own astral reality construct, and my first home base is my physical body in this physical reality. And so I zip there like faster than ever, you know, compared to like the emotional astral body. Okay, so before this video gets too long, let me zip over to the other two bodies that I've had experiences in. The visceral body. The visceral body is a lot of light. There's light beams that come up from the top of that body, going straight up into the atmosphere. Very energetic body. And let me just get through this real quick. I don't want the video too long for my phone. And then the last type of body that I would understand or explain as the rainbow light body, which I've only really experienced, I don't know, like maybe 5 times, 3 times. I don't really know, but it's the least amount of experiences I've had in this particular body. I do have a video. I believe I made a video about this rainbow light body, maybe like a couple years ago. I will try to find the link for that video actually, because that video was long. It was over 20 minutes because I had a lot to say about that particular body, even though I've only had a handful of experiences in that body. But I will try to find that link. If I don't find it, then I apologize, and I'll just upload this video here shortly. But remember, this is real quick, a more of a preview to a longer video format, more detail I can do on my computer. Let me know, comments, likes, whatever, general response. Let me know if you want a long version of this. I'm talking about like an hour video, 2-hour video. So let me know. All right, peace. Talk to you later.